Today's review is the Lauder's 15-year-old blended Scotch whisky.
Hi, I'm Jo. This is Maximo. We're Tipbles and Treats. Today we have another whiskey.
Another one?
From another auction purchase.
Yes. There's only been 2 auction purchases. I don't think there'll be any more.
I don't think so.
No.
No.
So this is the 4th bottle
Yes.
of our 2nd auction purchase.
Right.
This is our Lauder's blended Scotch whisky, aged 15 years.
I've not heard of them.
No, I haven't heard of them either. Established 1834. They've been around for a while.
Little old.
So the recommended retail price for this, and this is a 1 litre bottle. It's probably a travel exclusive because they're generally 1 litre bottles.
Yep.
Is $110, and I purchased this for $70.50 Australian.
Bargain. Oh my God.
So it's a fair bit. You know, it's a reasonably, what's it, $40 off. It's 2/3 the price. So I'm quite happy with that purchase.
The bottle reminds me of our...
Vecchia Romana.
Yeah, this one.
Is it the same bottle? No, it's not.
It's the square version. It's got dimples.
Yeah,
Very similar.
indeed.
Very similar.
Isn't it? So that's a screw top.
If you want to see this review, check it out.
Yes. So this is 40% alcohol. Lauder's is a Scotch whisky, and as I said, it can be traced to 1834 from the Glasgow area. The whisky was only made legal in Scotland in 1815. So this started not too long after it was
Early one.
yeah, whisky was legalised. So Lauder's combine whiskies from Scotland's Highland and Speyside areas.
Speyside.
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 I said something very close to that, I hope. And it's been matured for 15 years in Bourbon and Sherry casks, probably hence the colour.
Interesting.
So if you want to open that,
Crack it open.
yeah, I've got the glasses. And I better move the eyes a bit closer while I'm here. No cork?
No. Very difficult bottle to hold, actually.
Is it? Is it?
It's just a little bit too... Even though it's sort of got handholds, you need like a giant hand to hold it. 2 hands.
2 hands.
Oh, it's impossible to pour as well.
It's a good glug. You've hardly given me anything. Do you want me to have a go
I'll
at that?
have that one.
Okay. All
You've
right.
got to be a bit more forceful with it, haven't you?
Am I having this one, am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweetish.
It's quite nice. It is
Like
sweet.
vanilla or something.
Vanilla, yes. Quite delicate, I think. Delicate, fruity. So the tasting notes say that the nose is complex, delicately ripened citrus fruits with a hint of bourbon oak. It is sort of a bourbony.
I wouldn't be able to say I'm not a bourbon expert.
We'll do a bourbon review soon. So.
Okay, I'm gonna go in for the taste.
Indeed.
That's strong.
It's quite strange. It's quite creamy and sweet as it sort of goes in. It's got quite a long finish, hasn't it?
I'm sorry, I don't think that's smooth.
You don't? I think it's creamy at the start, but it's got a lot of spice, a lot of bite mid palate.
Yep.
and it keeps. I was going to say burning, but it keeps sort of burning. It's not it's not rugged, but
Did I take too much?
too
in
much
one
of it,
sip?
maybe.
Maybe the next one will be smoother.
Definitely smoother.
Yeah, well, your mouth's coated with a layer of it from the first
Yeah,
sip.
that's right. It's definitely smoother, but it's quite spicy, isn't it?
It's really, I don't know what the word is. It's just a bit too intense for me. It's
Too intense?
Yeah.
Mm.
It's not like a nice, easygoing drink.
No, it's a little bit challenging, a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
With the burn, and it's only 40% alcohol, so I don't think the alcohol is doing it. It must be the
Something, yeah.
the inherent
Spiciness or something.
flavors. So the tasting notes say that the palate is smooth layers of fruitcake spices, which embrace mellow sweetness. I think there is a sweetness. I think there's a lingering sweetness.
There was sweetness on the nose, but I'm not.
I think there was sweetness at the start of the taste.
I don't think it's one of my favourites. I don't dislike it,
No.
but it's not up there with my favourites.
No, I think I've had other scotches recently that have been
I prefer something
more
a bit.
approachable. I
I
think.
mean, the palates. It doesn't say it's smooth. It says smooth layers of ripened citrus fruit. I prefer something smoother.
Do you?
I haven't got much, but I'll
Is that enough ice?
dilute it.
Maybe a little bit.
No. There's hardly any left.
All right. All right. It hasn't really done much to the nose. Well, it's actually cut it down a bit now.
I forgot to smell before I sipped. It's easier to drink with the ice. Much easier.
Much.
Yeah.
I think the mellow creaminess remains. It's not quite as intensely creamy, but it's cut down that spice so much, hasn't it?
That is probably one of the most
Biggest changes?
biggest changes.
With a bit of ice.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I wouldn't drink this neat.
No.
There's perhaps other scotches, like the Oban that was really nice, like neat or with ice. And there's some other ones there. The what is it? The Hazelwood was quite nice, and the Aberfeldy was quite nice and neat. This being a 15-year-old, you'd expect it to be a bit more maybe mellow, but certainly with ice, and I drink my scotch with ice, is a very nice.
That's good then, isn't it?
Yes. Well, I've got a litre of it for it to be good.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily agree with some of their descriptions, but recommend it with ice for sure.
I would, yeah. Well, for the price, it's pretty damn good value for a litre bottle.
Yes. Well, that's because you got it cheap.
Indeed.
If it would probably be that much for a regular size.
If I was to buy
bottle.
this duty free, I'd probably for $110. There's probably a lot better bottles.
Yes. I mean, the price you paid for it though
is exceptionally good.
But you didn't know it. You took a chance.
That's right.
Because it was cheap, I guess, and it's like the fun of what will it be like.
Unless you look at thousands of YouTube videos for Scotch reviews, which some of you may do, most of you may not. Every bottle that you buy is a chance. It's like you've got some tasting notes on the bottle, and I think price sometimes may dictate your expectations of complexity, balance, smoothness.
It's not always better the more you pay for it.
No.
But better is not something that everyone will agree on.
No, and taste is so subjective.
Yes, exactly.
But with ice, this is quite a nice drink. It's probably not the best Scotch I've got
Yes.
in my, would you call it a cellar? Bar. But, you know, for the price,
Yep.
it was reasonably nice, I think.
Yep.
So, tell us what you, if you've had this Lauder's before, tell us what you think.
Yes. Be interested
Yes.
to hear.
Indeed.
Without ice, with ice.
With ice, yes.
Yep.
Hopefully you've liked this video. If so, please do hit the like and subscribe buttons. And on that pleasing, warming note,
Soon with another review.
indeed.
Cheers.
Cheers.